So moving right along, I've gotten to this point, and I just wanted to give you a tip. You know, when you pick up this work, since every row is the same, you sometimes might not know which end to start at. So my tip is, when you put the work down, you've finished a row, do not cut the piece off. And that will show you that that is where you should start the next row. And that's what I'm going to do now. So now I'm going to cut the piece off. And then I'm just going to start the next row, same as I did all the others, twisting that around to keep it a little bit tighter. And once again, just keep knitting. I've finished my 19 rows now, and I'm ready to cast off, so I'm just going to cut this last tail off and take a new color and fold it over and bind off as you normally would on any project. It's going to be loose because these needles are so big. Bind off every stitch till you get to the end of the row. And just keep going and going until you finally get to the last stitch. Put it around, and then you're going to cut the thread, the yarn, so, and pull it through. Now you're finished with all the knitting, and we just have to work on the fringe. So what I do with the fringe is I tie them off so that they don't come out. And I do those 2 by 2. That's the first 2. There and there. Now I take the second 2, do the same thing, tie it twice, and continue doing that all the way across until they're all tied off. Once you've tied them all off, you have to straighten the fringe. I wasn't very good about measuring when I did the fringe, so I'm going to take it to this point. There's several that are there. One that's a little bit shorter, but it really won't make any difference. Do that at both ends, and then you have done your beautiful scarf. You cannot go wrong. Just pick any color. I did this with all the same yarn, but you don't have to. You could use different yarns. They probably should be pretty much the same weight, but it's just a no mistake. You can't. It's just so good. So I hope you'll have fun doing this scarf.